Okay. Screen is visible to all of you. Screen is visible.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So today we will discuss about the hierarchy of program. Okay. In last lecture we have discussed about the hierarchy and modules. Okay. Now means whether you are designing anything in the Verilog. So what will be its hierarchy? Hierarchyचं meaning काय होतं की त्याचा क्रम, बरोबर आहे, त्याचा एक क्रम, that is the hierarchy. Okay. Now you can clearly able to see the example of this hierarchy module. Okay, that means for example, consider if you want to design ALU. Okay, ALU and the next block is MEM. Okay, now how we have to write the hierarchy in Verilog. म्हणजे आता तुम्हाला हे डिझाईन करायचं बरोबर आहे, तर त्याची हायरार्की म्हणजे त्याचं डिक्लेरेशन कसं करणार. पहिले तुम्ही ALU डिक्लेअर करणार का MEM डिक्लेअर करणार का टॉप मॉड्यूल डिक्लेअर करणार, बरोबर आहे, त्याचा क्रम कसा लावायचा हे आपल्याला माहित असणं आवश्यक आहे. मग त्यासाठी आपल्याला हे हायरार्की एक्झाम्पल त्याचं बघावं लागणार, की काल आपण जसं शिकलो इन यस्टरडेज लेक्चर. ओके, we have discussed about the state machine and state diagram. So first we have to declare the top module. जसं आपण काल टॉप मॉड्यूलला काय नाव दिलं होतं, इट्स लाईक स्टेट मशीन और मिले स्टेट मशीन, मुरे स्टेट मशीन, म्हणजे दिस इज द टॉप मॉड्यूल. त्या टॉप मॉड्यूलच्या आत काय आहे, राईट, दॅट इज द डिफरंट स्टोरी. ओके, सो for any design first you have to identify the top module. Okay, then next term is whatever the inside that top module you have to uh, look into that part. Okay, for example we will consider this example. Now in this, the entire frame, that means the entity part, inputs and output, that entire frame is a top module. So first you have to declare the top module. मग आता या टॉप मॉड्यूल मध्ये what you have to declare, the port list, the port list, that means how actually you are what variables that you are using. For example, how many inputs you can able to see, three inputs, and how many outputs are there, three outputs. That means in this top module you have to declare first three inputs and three outputs. This is the top module. Okay, then after that, within that top module, what is there, first sub module is ALU and second sub module is MEM. Okay, now again in that ALU you have to declare the port connections. Okay, you have to declare the port connection. That means in that ALU, whatever the what we can say variables that you are using and how many bit register it will be. For example, suppose we have declared A, B, C, these three inputs. Okay, so now this is the top module. Okay, fine, the ABC. But again, in ALU, what you supposed to declare, whether that A input is of 2-bit or 3-bit or 4-bit or it is a single bit. Okay, similarly, that XYZ is the output. So whether that X bit is of 1 bit, X bit is of 2-bit, this point. Then again, next what you can declare, with that A is of binary data, it is a decimal data, hexadecimal data or octal data. So accordingly, you have to write its data type, then its word length. Okay, so that part comes under that ALU, port connections. Okay, then end module, then again next you have to open the second module, that is ALU. Now this is now the top module. Okay, now in this case this ALU become the top module. In that ALU again there is one sub part, that is first in first out block, right? So again in that first in first out block you have to declare this its total what we can say, the port list. That means how many connections from that ALU you are using in that FIFO, first in first out part. Okay, this is one example, you can consider any example. Likewise you have to proceed with the modules name. That means first top module, then consider inner outermost module, that is ALU, then again consider the submodule, that is FIFO. Then again consider the innermost module within that. Okay, likewise you have to rewrite the hierarchy. बरोबर आहे, म्हणजे त्याचा क्रम कसा ठरवायचा, आधी सगळ्यात मोठा बॉक्स, मग त्याच्या आतला बॉक्स, मग त्याच्या आतला बॉक्स, मग त्याच्या आतला बॉक्स. Likewise you have to declare the what modules in the Verilog, and this is the hierarchy example. Clear with this? Okay, now next part is a operators that we are using in Verilog. Okay, next part is a operators that we are using in Verilog. Okay, but hereafter we will go very slow. Okay, just 1 or 2 bits in a lecture. Okay, and then we will have the discussion on that point. Okay, in that way we will proceed henceafter. Okay, and again, if you have any query, doubt, you are always free to ask. Okay, so we have covered the para elements, then data type representation, then structures and hierarchy. Okay, and now we are moving to the operator points. What are the different operators that we are using in Verilog? Clear with this? So this is about today's lecture. So I hope you have clear with the hierarchy. Hierarchy म्हणजे काय की कुठल्याही डिझाईनचा तुम्ही कशा क्रमाने ते मॉड्यूल्स डिक्लेअर केले पाहिजेत, त्याचा क्रम म्हणजे hierarchy. बरोबर आहे. मग you have to always first declare the outermost design part or outermost box. For easy language you can say outermost box. After that inside box. After that inside small box. So likewise you have to declare the hierarchy in Verilog. Clear with this? Okay, so this is about today's lecture. So if you have any doubt in this hierarchy part or any other part, you can ask me right now. If you have any doubt. सगळ्यांना समजलं का सगळं? समजलंय का hierarchy example?
Yes, sir.
Okay, fine. In tomorrow's lecture, we will discuss about the operator parts. What are the operators that we have we will use in Verilog? Okay, so that part we will discuss in next lecture.